I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. New York Mets versus Chicago Cubs. My team pick is New York Mets moneyline, and here is why. This is setting up to be an excellent Sunday night baseball showdown between two playoff hopefuls. I'm riding with the overall hotter team in the Mets at this short price of -105. New York is on fire right now, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Their offense has been on a tear, ranking 6th in team batting average, .276, and 5th in OPS, .808, over the last 15 days. My total pick is under 8 runs, and here is why. I'm expecting a great pitcher's duel in the S&B matchup. Javier Assad might be one of the most underrated pitchers in the game right now. He comes in with the 9th best ERA in the MLB, sitting at 2.75. At home, his ERA dips to 1.69, and he's limiting the opposition to a .213 batting average, .236 on the road. The right-hander has found success against the Mets in the past, limiting their current roster to a slash line of .172/.219/.172 over 29 at-bats. Minnesota Twins versus Oakland Athletics. My team pick is Twins -1.5 runs, and here is why. The Twins lost their 3rd straight game when they fell to the A's 6-5 in Oakland on Friday evening. Up by 2 heading into the bottom of the 8th inning, Minnesota lost the lead and, eventually, the game when reliever Joan Duran let up a 2-run bomb. Starter Chris Paddock did not factor in the decision, going 4.2 innings and allowing 3 earned runs on 5 hits and 3 walks. Second baseman Willie Castro and third baseman Royce Lewis went deep in the loss. The Twins' pitching staff has struggled recently, giving up 5 runs or more in 4 of their previous 5 contests. Twins manager Rocco Baldelli on the loss. We found a way to kind of muscle back into the game. Willie had a big hit and we grabbed a lead in a way that we've done a few times. At home, we've done it recently like this, and we did all right. We hung in there. Lopez has produced a 1-0 record with a 5.63 ERA and 1.44 WHIP in 3 career starts versus the A's. He did not factor in the decision in his prior start against them, lasting 4.1 innings and allowing 3 runs on 5 hits in Oakland last season. Key injuries. Outfielder Max Kepler is day-to-day with a neck injury. LF Alex Kirilloff is on the 10-day IL with back soreness. The A's have won 3 of their last 4 games, including a 6-5 victory against the Twins in front of the home crowd on Friday. Down by 2 in the 8th, catcher Shea Langeliers smacked his 14th home run of the season, a 2-run shot, and the A's never looked back. Mason Miller earned his 14th save of the season by pitching a perfect 9th. Oakland starter Joey Estes did not factor in the decision, going 6 innings and allowing 2 runs on 5 hits while striking out 1 batter. First baseman Tyler Soderstrom had 2 hits and drove in 3 in the victory. Outfielder Abraham Toro was forced to leave the game with a hamstring injury and may be placed on the IL. The A's offense has excelled this week, scoring 5 runs or more in 4 of their last 5 games. Harris has pitched against the Twins once in relief during the 2023 season. He gave up 5 earned runs on 6 hits and 3 walks while striking out 5 batters. Key injuries. Toro is out with a strained hamstring. LF Esteury Ruiz is on the 10-day IL with a wrist issue. Harris gave up 5 earned runs in 4 innings during his only appearance versus the Twins. The Twins have dominated the A's in recent seasons, losing only twice in their previous 11 matchups overall and producing a 4-1 record at Oakland Coliseum. They swept the A's during their 4-game set in Minnesota earlier this month. The A's offense has exceeded 3 runs in only 11 of their last 14 games in front of the home crowd, so they may not have the firepower to mount a comeback if they find themselves down early. Minnesota has excelled recently, winning 8 of their last 12 games overall. Oakland has been awful, losing 10 of their previous 13 games overall. They have not benefited from a home field advantage in 2024, losing there at a 53.8% clip. They have lost 3 of their last 4 series at Oakland Coliseum. Lopez has not lost in 3 starts against the A's. The stats and trends strongly support a Minnesota victory in Oakland on Sunday afternoon. My total pick is over 8 runs, and here is why. Lopez has produced a 5.63 ERA against the A's in 16 innings pitched. He gave up 7 earned runs over 5.2 innings in his prior start at Oakland Coliseum. 3 of the previous 4 games played between these two squads went over the run total, with the Twins scoring 6 runs or more in each of the 4 games played earlier this month. The previous 4 games played between these squads at Oakland Coliseum went over the run total, with 35 runners crossing the plate during their 3-game series last year. Twins hitters have batted a healthy .268 with a .464 slugging percentage in the previous 10 games against Oakland on the road. The pitching staffs of both teams rank in the bottom half of the league in multiple categories, including ERA, so both teams will have the opportunity to score throughout the contest. Oakland has gone over the run total in 3 of their last 5 games overall, and their hurlers have allowed 5 runs or more to their opponents in 7 of 9. The Twins have gone over the run total in 4 of their last 5 games. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair in Oakland in the series finale on Sunday. Washington Nationals versus Colorado Rockies. My team pick is Washington to win, and here is why. Friday was the first meeting of the season between the team clubs. The Nationals have been coming on of late, going 10-3 since June 7th to pull themselves within a game of a .500 record. They'll get to face Freeland in his first big league action in over 2 months, and he wasn't so sharp to being with. Despite the Southpaw's career numbers against the Nats, this is not an ideal matchup this time around for the Rocky starter. Colorado is just 15-22 at home this season, and Washington is an even 19-19 on the road. My total pick is over 11 runs, and here is why. In the series opener, these two combined for 16 runs to hit over against an appropriate 11-run total, mashing 30 hits in the process. There have been 73 games between the two teams that have hit the over this season. The Nats are scoring slightly more on the road this season than at home, 4.08 runs per game away from home versus 4.06. The Rockies are scoring a lot more at home this season, with 4.94 runs per game at Coors, compared to 3.73 away from. Colorado plated 5 runs or more in 5 of 7 games prior to Saturday. Washington's offense tallied 7 runs or more in 5 of 10 games. Kansas City Royals versus Texas Rangers. My team pick is Texas Rangers to win, and here is why. While this is the first game that we will be seeing Max Scherzer this season, Alec Marsh has not done well lately, as he is 1-2 with a 7.20 ERA and a 1.45 WHIP in his 4 June starts. My total pick is over 8.5 runs, and here is why. Both teams have been electric in terms of hitting with runners in scoring position, as the Royals are 3rd in the majors with a .840 team OPS in those at-bats, while the Rangers are 8th in the sport with a .782 team OPS in those situations.